It's heating up, people. The TikTok showdown between Donald Jezebel Trump and Xi Jinping is underway. Picture this: two world leaders on a phone call that's less about small talk and more about who gets to keep the addictive algorithm that keeps you scrolling at 2 a.m. instead of sleeping. It's September 2025. Trump's back in the White House, and suddenly, the app he once tried to ban is his secret weapon for wooing Gen Z voters. But this isn't just about cat videos, it's a high stakes poker game where TikTok's the chip and the pot? Trillions in trade deals. Let's talk about it. 大家好，我是 Surat 在中国. Hey everyone, it's Surat in China. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm having a fantastic day over here in Huizhou. We finally got a day off in between typhoons, so I'm taking full advantage and getting outside, getting some fresh air, and decided to make another video for all of my great subscribers and viewers. And hey, if you want to be a supporter of the channel, it's really easy to do. You could become a channel member for the price of a cup of coffee per month. You could click one of those links on the screen there or down below in the description if you want to buy me a cup of coffee. Or you could simply remember to hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you're seeing, throw me a thumbs up. It goes a long way in helping the YouTube algorithm to finding my content and sharing it with more people. But for now, let's get to today's TikTok topic. First off, a quick rewind because no one wants to watch a sequel without knowing the plot. TikTok, that hypnotic vortex of dances, stupid challenges, and questionable life hacks, exploded onto the scene courtesy of ByteDance, a Chinese tech giant. It's got 170 million plus users in the US alone. That's a lot of potential voters. Globally, over 1.5 billion souls are glued to TikTok on their screens. Enter Donald Trump, round one, back in 2020. He slapped an executive order on the app, screaming about national security risks. Well, TikTok's doomed, right? Wrong. Courts blocked the order, deadlines dragged on, and poof, it's still here, racking up billions. Fast forward to 2024. Trump flips the script. During his campaign, he credits TikTok with firing up young voters, the ones who turned out in droves for his rallies, phone in hand, filming the chaos. All of a sudden, banning it is not an option. Seems national security risks are less important than appeasing voters. Cut to now, September 2025. Trump's extended the ban deadline so many times, it's basically becoming a running joke. And just this week, after a nearly 2-hour call with Xi Jinping, their first since June, Trump posted on Truth Social, "Deal approved, TikTok lives." But hold the confetti. Beijing's not popping champagne. They're playing 4D chess and using this viral darling as bait for bigger fish. From what's been pieced together, including from fresh White House leaks, the outline goes like this. A US-led buyout of TikTok's American operations, with Uncle Sam calling the shots on data and that oh-so-secret recommendation engine. Reports from NBC and Politico say Americans snagged 6 out of 7 board seats, giving them de facto control. CNN's calling it a wrap in coming days, but Reuters whispers it's still sticky. Why all the drama? Well, because for China, TikTok isn't just an app. It's a symbol of their tech triumph. The first global social media win from behind the Great Firewall. And Trump is claiming another trade victory already as well. Is there a Nobel Prize for tech trade deals, I wonder? But Xi? Not so much. According to China's foreign ministry, The big man says Beijing's happy if talks follow market rules, respect Chinese laws, and factor in interests of both sides. Translation: we're in, but only if you sweeten the pot, Donnie. There has been no full sign off yet. She's nudging the US to drop those pesky unilateral trade walls, roll out the red carpet for Chinese investors, and basically stop treating Huawei like public enemy number one. Trump's side? They're eyeing this as a quick win to keep the app humming stateside, especially with midterms looming and TikTok's youth army in play. But here's where it gets entertainingly shady. Analysts like Brian Wong from the University of Hong Kong call it a masterstroke by Beijing. Trump's got a soft spot for TikTok now. It's his MAGA TikTok glow up tool. China? They couldn't care less about losing US market share. Douyin's crushing it at home. So why cave? Simply put, leverage. They're dangling the app to pry open doors on semiconductors, those chips powering everything from iPhones to fighter jets, easing export curbs, and maybe even dialing back tariffs that have been in play since the trade war's early days. Now, the juicy bit: TikTok's algorithm. This isn't just some basic search bar, it's AI wizardry that knows you better than your own therapist. It feeds you endless scrolls of just one more, just one more, just one more. The very reason 170 million Americans are hooked, and why ad revenues exploding. US law? Crystal clear. No Chinese fingerprints on that content recommendation engine. Period. Exactly what the ban bill last year was all about. Zero cooperation on algorithms that could potentially pipe data back to Beijing. So, how's this new deal threading that needle? Whispers from China's Cyberspace Administration suggest entrusting US ops with data security, plus licensing the IP, but not selling it outright. That's a red line. It's like handing over the family recipe for Peking duck. Back in 2020, when Trump first swung the ban hammer, China slapped export controls on exactly this kind of technology: personalized recommendation algorithms via data crunching. Now, per the Commerce Ministry, it's restricted but not banned. ByteDance applies for a license, gets the green light, and voila. TikTok US keeps the magic, but under American oversight. But questions linger. Does this dodge the law? Will ByteDance really let it go? And hey, Trump's planning an APEC meeting with Xi in South Korea in 6 weeks, plus a potential China trip in early 2026. Xi might even swing by DC at some point in the not too distant future. We shall have to see what happens then, as nothing appears to be set in stone yet, despite Trump's spurious claims. As far as Trump is concerned, TikTok stays. Voters dance, and he looks like the deal maker supreme. No more ban deadlines haunting his feed. For Xi, proof that China is not the aggressor. They're the flexible giants. Plus, by chipping away at US restrictions, semiconductors could flow freer, investments would be safer, and tariffs a lot tamer. That fragile June tariff truce extended again to November with this mega deal in sight. The New Yorker speculates Trump's real ask: a splashy China visit to burnish his legacy. The Guardian notes it's unresolved, but momentum's building. Bottom line, this tango's teaching us tech's no longer just gadgets. It's geopolitics with filters. What do you think? Is this smart leverage or actually a sneaky sellout? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Sai Chen.